Hello, Virgo. Welcome. I hope you guys are doing well. If you are new here, my name is Violetta Alexis, and I've been a tarot reader for 5 years. If you are not new here, welcome back. Obviously, I am happy to have you again. Today, we're going to take a look at the person on your mind and the secrets that they still tell about you. Whether you're involved or not, this is whoever is on your mind right now in this moment. Now, if this is a reading that you like, you enjoy the spread, and you would like to book one that is personalized for you, you can do so by checking out the description box, and you can click the first link that you see, okay? So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look. Show me the person that is currently on Virgo's mind. Show me the person that is currently on Virgo's mind. What is the secret that they still tell about Virgo? What is the secret that they still tell about Virgo? The Seven of Cups. Oof. What's that Seven of Cups about? Because the first thing that I heard was delusional. And I'm like, oh man. The Three of Pentacles reversed. For some of you, this person felt like you had too many options that you didn't really know what to do with. They could feel like you guys disagreed on a lot of things. This could also have been or is somebody that you may have worked with. It doesn't have to be. But the Seven of Cups for something that someone tells about you is that you're obsessive or delusional, or you don't know what you want, and this is somebody who feels like because of that, it caused you guys to bump heads in some way. And there's something about either workplace drama or some kind of drama behind the scenes because of the options that you had available to you. And you may have not really made a choice. You may have been just kind of, or at least what they say. Okay, doesn't mean it has to be the truth, but they may say that you were kind of dipping your toes in a few different pools to kind of see which felt best for you. But like you overdid it in some way. You were overdoing it in some way, or you had your pick of the litter and you wouldn't choose something like that. Tell me more about the secret that this person tells about Virgo. The King of Pentacles. Okay. So maybe this is somebody you worked with or somebody you're in a relationship with or that you were in a relationship with. So this person sees you as a masculine, okay? So somebody who feels like you're very supportive, somebody who feels like you're a person that they could rely on. It almost feels like they look at you like you didn't really know what you wanted. But yet there was something about the way you showed up that was very constant. This person could have felt like you did drugs or you drank or something like that. Okay, so for some of you, maybe that was a problem. Like when you guys didn't get on the same page, they may tell people that you like went to go drink or that you went to go smoke or, you became delusional or elusive or something like that. Like I'm almost getting like escapist tendencies a little. Yeah, like like a delusion about who you think yourself to be. Like somebody who says that they're committed, but then kind of shows up in this like, oh yeah, I'm committed, but like that's just a truth that you want to tell yourself so you can feel stable in the way that you perceive the self. Reverse this if you need to, okay? It's a general reading. So sometimes the readings can be reversed like that. There's Virgo at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, like you were delusional about yourself. Page of Swords reversed, the Hermit. And there may have been like some kind of gossip, rumors, or drama around you specifically. Tell me about that King of Swords reverse. Because this person feels like you would use knowledge against them, or they say that you would use knowledge against them while you showed up and maybe pretended to be committed, or maybe you were, but there was a lot of things that they feel like you lied about, and that's what they tell people. Tell me about that King of Swords reverse / shuffle. The Eight of Swords, like it's that delusional. It's like you don't know. They feel like you didn't know who you are. You thought you knew who you were, and this person, I even think, feels like they had a very rare connection for you, and they seem to have been very committed. But I think that this person feels like they know you better or knew you better than you know yourself. That's my opinion. Because it's very like head in the clouds, delusional, at least the way that they talk about you. So if I were this person, this is what I would be telling people, okay, based on these cards. um Virgo was very delusional, and it really caused us to bump heads. They would show up in ways that were supportive or would appear committed, but I don't think that they really were, or they would use my own words against me, or they would gaslight themselves about their own identity, and they had misconceptions about who they are versus who they actually want to be. So it's almost like this energy of this person who feels like you were pretending to be how you wanted to appear to others, but that's not really who you are. Okay. So that's what they say about you, or something along those lines. Let's see why they can't let it go or let you go. Why can't this person let Virgo go fully? Or why can't they let the situation go? Why can't they let Virgo go? The Seven of Pentacles reversed. I don't know if it's that they can't really let you go. It's more so that they feel as though they invested so much time and energy and love or money, and they're just like, where did it all go? What was the point of this? You know? Because they feel like they kind of wasted their time, but there's this other part of them with that judgment that wants to, like, they still feel like there's something salvageable. Like there's something still there, or there's something about this connection that so much helped them grow and understand truths about themselves as well, good and bad, perhaps. It's almost like this connection proved to them that they feel like they're a good partner because of how they showed up here. Ten of Pentacles reversed. So it kind of feels like there was this perspective of the future that they had when it came to you, and having the stability, being able to be on the same page, being very realistic about working on a goal as a team and moving forward. Like they had a vision, and they definitely felt and even maybe feel like that's a part of their path. But that Ten of Pentacles reversed is like, I can't build on this, or I can't build with this person. Like something just isn't stable enough. And this person refuses to admit who they really are because they live in this delusion of who they think they are, right? Whether that's true or not. But there's still this like wanting to bring it back, wanting to see if maybe it still could be, or, like wanting to try again, wanting to get down to the depths of it. Tell me more about why they can't let Virgo go. The Six of Swords. Yeah, I don't think it's that they can't let you go. I mean, they love you, or they feel a very strong bond. They feel some kind of camaraderie to a point, but they feel defenseless. They feel like they can't, like, what is there to maintain at this point? If it's just feelings, I can't really just build on feelings. Feelings are like water. You can't build on feelings. You have to build on something tangible, but they don't feel like they have that. So don't get me wrong, like I think that they still have maybe this notion, maybe we could resolve things, but they're not banking on it. Tell me about that Judgment, please. Yeah, Two of Cups, because of love. The love is there. but they feel like the fights and the drama are too much. Like I really think that this person feels like they get pushed to a point where they just act out of character or like flip out, especially when the energy gets to be too much and then it just kind of explodes. So let's see how they twist the story. Let's see what they say about the story versus what the truth is in their eyes. Like what the actual truth is. What is the version that they tell people about this connection? No matter how many times we tried to start over, no matter how many times I tried to let things go, no matter how many times I let their stuff go or whatever, I just couldn't win. No matter what I did. No matter, yeah, see, 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It just wouldn't work. And it drove me crazy. And I had a problem with listening to my own intuition. I kept listening to what Virgo was saying. That's what they're saying. I kept listening to what Virgo was saying instead of just trusting myself. And I kept trying to take a leap forward, kept trying to take a leap forward, kept trying to see this with a new set of eyes, tried to leave the baggage at the door. But no matter what I did, I just couldn't win. It just ended. No matter how much I put into it, I felt more empty and more empty and more empty. Tell me more about that 5 of Swords reverse. The five. We got 5 of 5. 5 of Wands reverse. It's like fighting a losing battle. And they tell people it just got pointless. Like it just got pointless because no matter how many times we started, we stopped all over again. And they started to really lose hope and not be so optimistic as they were. It's like because they may have felt like, how many times can you start over? How many times can you let things go? Or how many, you know what I mean? So let's see what the actual truth is about their feelings for you. The 10 of Swords reverse, the Hermit, excuse me, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Cups. What's that 10 of Swords reverse? The 3 of Wands. Like, I still think that there's somewhere in their heart where they're like, oh, maybe. But it's a full of maybes. Like, there's something about this person where they feel like they have to let this go. It's not that they just can't let you go. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think that it's easy. I don't think it was easy to let you go. I don't think it's easy now. But they're kind of at this point where they're like, I can't hang on to this forever. But still, sometimes there's this piece of them that thinks maybe or feels maybe, but they don't trust you. They don't trust you. They feel emotionally dysregulated. They feel like they have to focus on either a spiritual practice or maybe tarot or religion or meditation or maybe learning something in order to evolve more. They could be working with a relationship coach or hiring a tarot reader to work on themselves or an astrologer, whatever it may be. Or they may feel like there's a lot that they've learned about this connection, or not about this connection. Well, maybe, but about themselves through this connection as well, because the Hierophant could be like learning. To be honest with you, I feel like this is the type of person who they may have been through so much in this relationship or so much in other relationships that they're like, damn, I was just looking for love and I became a freaking therapist or something. Now I have a freaking degree on psychology. It's almost like something like that. And so they feel like they had to withdraw regardless of their feelings, because you can't build on just feelings alone. You can't build a house on just on the waves, right? And so that's kind of where they're at with that. Let me see. I'm curious. What are Virgo's feelings for this person? What are Virgo's feelings with this person or for this person? The Death reverse. So you haven't let this go. But you feel like this person is jealous. The Seven of Wands. Seven of Swords and the Devil. We have Capricorn here. We also have Scorpio. So you haven't let this person go, regardless of how like crazy you may think that they are. You are still not letting them go. Like there's almost like this resistance to let this person go. Although the thing is that you feel like they're pissed off at you. You feel like they're angry. And so you feel like you have to defend yourself constantly with this person, either because of an insecurity or because of a jealousy or because of anger issues or whatever it may be. But under the surface, like there could be things that you've been hiding, things that you've been hiding or things that you wanted to avoid, or, maybe you were wanting, it feels like there was something that you were doing, whether it was a fear or an insecurity or hidden motives or something maybe a little shady that you were trying to avoid or you were trying to hide. And so I think that's what caused this Queen of Wands to be in reverse instead of upright. Like that's what may have caused this person jealousy or anger, is something you may have been hiding. I just heard he used to laugh at me, or she used to laugh at me. Someone used to laugh at the other person, and it felt very demeaning or condescending, especially during emotional conversations. Like someone may have like laughed, or I don't know. Let's see how you've permanently affected this person. How has Virgo permanently affected this person? The Sun. Aw. To be honest with you, despite all of the crap, I do think that they found a new sense of identity or who they are. They may have ended up becoming more creative, more optimistic about life, or just, obtain more confidence through the connection. The Nine of Wands reverse and the Six of Pentacles. I think this person likely started to see their value a little bit more clearly and kind of learned or learn how to pick and choose when they should give versus when they shouldn't. Like over giving versus just giving. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. I think that they learned a lot. Like they acquired a lot of wisdom from this, especially in regards to listening to themselves instead of being influenced by you or other people or whatever it may be. So I think that they did start. So I think that's something they're still learning in my opinion. But I do think that this person saw their value. Somehow this person could have ended up making more money because of you, or like was inspired to learn more or spend money on education or travel or investments, something like that. But there's a huge understanding of when to let go, when to let go, when to give in versus when to give up. Honestly, like, I think this person figured out how to maneuver through how you made them feel or how you've affected them. And they seem to have turned it into something positive where they shine more. They're maybe a little bit more outspoken. They let their guard down a little bit more with people, maybe. They know when to give, they know when to pull back. They don't try to control things. It's like I feel like this person has also learned that when they give, just to not expect anything in return. And that's like the best way to go about it. So it's almost like when you go to let someone borrow money, don't view it as them borrowing money. View it as you're just giving it to them. And they may have gotten to this point where they're like, I'm just not going to give something if I expect it back. Like they have a higher perspective on that, in my opinion. Let's see what this person will never say out loud. What will this person never say out loud to Virgo? What will this person never say out loud to Virgo? Oh, I know you loved me, but you disappointed me. I know you loved me. I know you did. Even though maybe you didn't say it all the time, I could feel it. I know that you did, but you disappointed me and you were ungrateful. Okay, whether that's true or not. The Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Hangman reverse. It would be nice to be friends. So this is like I'm them, okay? It would be nice to be friends. I would want that, but I don't need that. I'm really good on my own. I'm very happy. Um, what's that Hangman reversed? The High Priestess. This person, they're still learning to trust themselves over other people. And I think this is probably like, I want to say a lifelong ordeal for them. But they're not willing to, they would say, I would like to be friends, but I don't need to be friends. Or I would like to come together, but I don't need to. I'm really good on my own. And I'm not willing to make any more sacrifices in order to make that happen. Like, I feel like they would say, balls in your court, honestly. So for some of you, this was reversed. Okay. If it was, you know, shit happens, right? Let's get some advice. So you have seek equilibrium in love and career, harmonizing your inner scale to weigh decisions with both heart and mind. So it may be asking you to balance maybe work and career, maybe, or excuse me, love and career. Maybe that's part of what this energy was. Maybe you had a problem with that. Maybe you have a problem with that now. But this is telling you that don't just make head over heart decisions. Don't just make heart over head decisions. This is asking you to be able to find a balance. Yeah, meditate and contemplate. This is definitely about thinking before you act, especially when it comes to your heart or what you want to do for fun or what you want to go out and do. This is asking you as well to maybe focus a little bit more on creativity and potentially allow your heart space to open so you can invite new people, places, things in, or maybe this person. But there needs to be a balance between love and career and the heart and the mind. And it may be asking you to go within and maybe asking you to spend some time on your own to be able to kind of mm, understand yourself better and understand how to find that balance better. And there's a big thing around creativity or entrepreneurship or expressing yourself more as well. Okay. So, Virgo, that is what I have for you. If you would like this exact read specified and personalized for you, you can click the first link in the description box below. I do hope that you enjoyed. I would love it if you could like, share, comment, and subscribe. And again, if you do want to book any personal reading with me, then you can do so on my website at violettaalexis.com. If you guys are interested in reading my creative writing and my poetry, you can follow me on my Instagram and my YouTube channel. Both are called Where Dead Flowers Bloom. I would love to have you. Have a good one, Virgo, and hopefully I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.